what's good, Griffin13 here back in the day, and today guys I wanted to do a quick recap of the autumn live stream that was in Forza Horizon 4. I already made another video on this topic, however though it is kind of long and I know not a lot of people want to go ahead and watch that. So what I'm doing is I wanted to call this one the rapid fire version, you know. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and knock through everything as fast as possible. I'm not going to give my in-depth details, I'm just going to say what was said. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into it. First things first, they added a brand new off-road kit for the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. There are going to be 12 kits available. These are going to be off-road kits. There were 30 available in the last one, is what they were saying, is that overall there are going to be 30 new kits, and these 12 are part of those 30. What it's going to do is it's going to add a lift, light bars, fender flares, and bull bars to the vehicle. As well, they decided to go ahead and reveal this at a new house, which is the Croftdale Farm, located in the Scottish Highland. And on top of this, they went ahead and also revealed a brand new wide body kit for the Nissan 350Z, as we are now going to be having the Nissan 350Z Rocket Bunny kit. Next up, they were driving through the Scottish Highlands and we saw a wild deer. I'm not sure if this is the first wild animal that we saw, but we have seen sheep and chickens, so why not a wild animal? As well, they did go ahead and reveal the first barn find, which is located only about a mile away from the Croftdale farmhouse located in the Scottish Highlands. As well, immediately following after that, what we saw is the brand new map, where they revealed some what I'm dubbing super races, and one of these includes the Goliath, which is returning from Forza Horizon 3, but as well they are including some other ones, including the Marathon, the Colossus, the Titan, and the Gauntlet. So those are some interesting races where we'll probably be able to get a lot of credit and a lot of experience by grinding them out. Along with these, they decided to go ahead and show us some of the showcase events. They decided to go ahead and do the one involving the hovercraft that we did see in the trailer. As well, it does appear from the map that there is going to be a fighter jet showcase, a motocross showcase, a train-based showcase, and of course the hovercraft showcase that I was just talking about, which was also originally intended for Forza Horizon 3, and also in Forza Horizon 4 was originally intended to be down by the Lake District. However, though, it's actually going to be located in the Scottish Highlands, and as well, these showcase events are going to be changing with the seasons, so there are going to be different things that you'll be able to do in each season, where, you know, it'll be drier or wetter, depending on the situation. They have now made it almost seamless for you to go ahead and switch between multiplayer and solo player, so that is something that is pretty damn cool. As well, drift zones, speed zones, and the like, they are now going to be ghosted immediately going through these, so no more hitting into pedestrian cars, but it really didn't look like there were a lot of pedestrian cars on the map out in the country. From E3, we saw that quick chat is a new feature. You're going to be able to go ahead and toggle for quick chat messages, and it will show up kind of similar to average MMORPGs on the left side of your screen near the bottom. The campaign is going to be very interesting this time around, as you'll actually be able to go ahead and complete the campaign solely by taking pictures, playing playground games, painting, and even streaming on Mixer. There are a whole bunch of options. You can go ahead and check those out in the main live stream or in my other video, as I will show a clip of all of them together. Now let's talk about FORZATHON. This one was the big kahuna of the live stream, where basically they revealed that there is going to be 3 different FORZATHONs for this game: an hourly version, which is FORZATHON Live, daily FORZATHON challenges, which are going to be very similar to the Forza Horizon 3 FORZATHONs, and weekly FORZATHON challenges, where you're going to be put into a certain car and go ahead and have to complete certain challenges to go ahead and win some FORZATHON points, as there is now a FORZATHON shop where you'll be spending the points that you receive from completing FORZATHONs to get cars that you want. They must have hired an environmental scientist over there at Playground Games, as there is actually going to be some soil mapping going on in the game, where essentially the system is going to calculate where water should go ahead and fall on the map, and it's not just pre-programmed into the game. As you're driving along in the mud, you'll make ruts, water will fall into the ruts. As well, this will also determine how the seasons work, because where water falls in, trees are more likely to stay green longer during the autumn season and not be that traditional brown-red color. As well, regional bird songs have been added into the game, so the songs that you hear in Edinburgh are going to be different from the songs that you'll hear in the Scottish Highlands. So in Edinburgh, you might hear the European robin, which is a made-up bird that I'm just going ahead and guessing is a real thing. Up in the Scottish Highlands, you might hear the Scottish mockingbird, again another bird that I'm just making up off the top of my head. Car parks are returning for Forza Horizon 4. They are going to be located out in the country, though. I'm not sure if there's going to be one in Edinburgh somewhere, probably will, but I mean, we just saw one out in the country, so whatever, it's pretty cool. Free car deliveries coming into the game. We saw in Forza Horizon 3 that you could get your car delivered to you anywhere on the map. However, though, it did cost you 10,000 credits. in Forza Horizon 4 it is going to be absolutely free. Skill songs are coming back into the game, which is pretty damn cool if I do say so myself. However, though, they're going to be unlocked in a different way from previous Horizon games. They also introduced a brand new 4x4 adventure park, which is basically an off-road lover's paradise. And it is also going to be a playground games arena on top of the castle that we already know, and I'm also going to guess the airport because that seems to be a great little place to have playground games. It's usually pretty fun there. Last week, if you paid attention to the menus, you also saw that there was something called Car Mastery, which apparently is going to be a progression system for every car in the game. They are saying that they're going to go ahead and talk more about this again next week. And finally, the mini rally raid is in the game, which it wasn't in that leaked card list, so apparently there are still more cars to be added into the game, which is good news for us as there were a lot of cars missing from that card list that I would love to see in Forza Horizon 4. So anyway though, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys like this sort of rapid fire style, or if you guys prefer the long-winded style where I sort of give my thoughts and opinions on everything instead of just sort of stating the facts. So anyway though, this is where we're going to go and wrap it up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Gurf413 and Instagram.com/Gurf413. And if you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos come out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.